is a very quick vlog, just to tell you about this little second-hand clothes make or charity buy that I've converted, made into a more comfortable type of jumper, and I basically talked my way through what I've done to it. When I bought it, it was going cheap. It wasn't exactly my kind of jumper, but I did like the colour of it. This is it. I'm wearing it now. I did like the colour of it, and so I thought, well, this must be something I can do with it. So anyway, watch this video and you will be able to see what I've done. Well, this was a charity find that I bought in a charity shop. It was $5.99 and it was size 20, and it says that it's new, so I can understand why nobody wanted to buy it from Marks and Spencer's, because it has the most hideous sleeves. So the first thing I thought I'd do is to remove the sleeves. I really don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to remove the sleeves down there. So I'm going to cut them from the side below where the seam is, and then like that I'll see whether I can make some use of those two pieces of sleeve. Right, that's the two sleeves off. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with them, but let's look at the rest of the top now. It actually is like a short sleeve t-shirt, so let's cut the other side of this seam, so we'll get rid of this gathered part. So we now have a sleeved short sleeve t-shirt and two pieces of fabric that I've got to think very quickly as to what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to try this on and see how baggy it is and whether I can actually take it in at the side. Right, so I've looked at it and I think I need to take it in on the sleeve and down the sides a bit. So I'm going to take it in, put some pins on, and then sew it down the side. I think it's going to be about 50 mil or 5 centimeters, around about that much needs to be taken in. Right, so I've pinned down the side. The top is inside out. I've pinned on both sides, around about 5 centimeters down the side. I'm now going to sew down the seam. I'm sewing down the side seams and I'm using a straight stitch, but what I'm doing is a long straight stitch and I'm pulling the fabric. You can use a straight stitch when you're sewing stretch, but you have to pull it so that you're giving it as much stretch as you can, and then it means that when it is relaxed it's actually slightly looped, but it's just as good. And then what I will do after that is I'll serge it. So that's one side done, and I'll do the other. I've now sewn down about both sides, and because I'm going to be doing some serging, you don't want to give it too big a seam, so I'm cutting the seam down at the side to make it easier for serging. You can see there's quite a wide seam there. I'm just trimming it down a bit just to make it easier for serging. Right, as many of you know, I'm not really keen on short sleeves very often, and because this is like a woolly knit, I thought I might use this sleeve. It's basically a funnel shape, so I thought if I use it like this, then I could make sleeves out of it, make longer sleeves. And instead of having the seam on the inside, I might have the seam on the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this the right way, and then we'll cut down the seam of this sleeve. Cut down there. And then cut down the other side of this one here. There. And then we shall cut those in cut that in half. If I do that, cut it in half down here. I don't know if you can see, I'll just basically cut it like that. Okay, so that's going, and because we've got a joint there, I'm going to cut those as well. Cut those pieces off there. And the same on the other side, like that. And before I go any further, I'm going to press that and press this. Right, so it's all pressed, and now I'm going to serge down that seam along there, and I'm going to serge down the other one, right sides together. So I've got two sleeve bottoms that I'm going to sew. So the sleeves have been sewn down the sides, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to push one sleeve inside the arm of the t-shirt sleeve, so that the right side is on the outside of the t-shirt and the right side is on the inside of the sleeve. And I'm matching the seam, the underarm seam, with the seam on the sleeve piece that I've just done, and then I'll pin all the way around. And now what I'm going to do is serge along the edge of both sleeves. So that's the sleeves done, and on the ends of the sleeves I've turned them up a little, basically doubled them over, and I'm going to sew a seam at the back and then catch stitch on the front of. So now we've done the top, and we've just got this little piece of the other sleeve left, and it's been ironed, and basically I'm going to pick it up halfway and make it into double and match the seams at that end, make sure they're matched with the actual inseam there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to serge all the way along there. And so here you have the finished version. This is without the neck collar. You can see where the sleeves have been accentuated by having the serging on the outside just above the elbows, and where I folded the cuffs up. This is the collar bit which I have made. I'm wearing it with the serged part at the bottom, and like that, if it does show, it'll accentuate and it'll match with the serging on the sleeves. It means that I can wear this jumper either way, and I quite like, as you know, I like wearing high necks, hides a double chin or two, and I just thought it was quite nice like that. Ooh, don't you look the part? And then of course take it off, smarten your hair up, and you're good to go with a different top. Although you seem to have it keep going to one side, my dear. I think it's because you seem to lean to one side. There's the serging on the bottom.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I just happened to see it. When I started, I didn't know what I was going to do with it, and basically it turned out like this, and I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy about it. It's taken me about, I would say, half an hour to make, to modify, and like I say, I'm very impressed by what it's turned out like. I'll be able to wear it with jeans or with a skirt when I do wear skirts. But anyway, I really enjoy making it. Excuse the noise, because currently my sewing room is in my conservatory, and it's an awful wet day in England today, and I seem to have a leaky gutter. Even though we had new gutters put in about a year and a half ago, I think with the amount of snow and the amount of rain we've had, I seem to have a leaky gutter that keeps dropping on top of the glass, so we'll have to get that sorted. I've just about finished my ginger jeans, the toile type ginger jeans. Turned out nice, but some cock-ups along the way. You'll no doubt see what happens there, but I'm quite pleased with them in the end, in the long run. I've finished my, so I've got a vlog on those to do, a vlog on my ginger jeans. I've also got a vlog to do on my fleece, my pink fleece that I've made, and so that will be coming along soon. The reason why I've been taking so long to get on with my vlogs is because we were going to go to France for Easter to visit my sister. And I'm allowed to say this because I'm half French, the bloody French went on strike on the rail, and they could have got us there, but they couldn't get us back. So in the end we had to change our holiday plans. We managed to get our money back, and we thought, right, we'll go in May, because in May it's our wedding anniversary. Can't go then because they're on strike then, so it's probably going to be in the summer holidays this time. But in the meantime, we went up to our favourite county, Northumberland, and stayed in a beautiful hotel. Well, no, it wasn't a hotel. We stayed in a beautiful bed and breakfast. Just on the edge of Alnwick, and next to our favourite bookshop called Barter Books. And I'll just quickly put a couple of pictures up of the rooms and things, just to let you see what it was like. You never know, somebody may be looking for somewhere to stay in Alnwick. But it was a bitterly cold, wet Easter for us, but we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. We were pampered by the hosts of the bed and breakfast. I'll go now, and I hope to catch you next time. Bye!